I am ready to record another episode of Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm also Alex.
Whoa! What sort of weird Earth Day mixaroo is this?
I believe it's the rare Earth Day double Alex surprise.
Ooh, hot and heavy. Just the way I like it. So, other Alex, how has your Earth Day been so far?
Been all right, except it turns out that I wasn't Alex at all, and I was Eric in disguise the whole time.
I knew it. I could tell by your voice. That sexy, made for radio voice. I mean, I woke up and the snow, man, made me so happy.
Yeah, I do love an Earth Day where you sort of get everything. We got snow in the morning.
Yep.
Like gusts of 50-mile-an-hour wind, and then some sun and a beautiful sunset to top the day off.
Yeah, the sunset has been fantastic. I am thoroughly enjoying it right now. I went on a bike ride during that 50-mile-an-hour windstorm, and
Nice.
I made the right decision for the first exercise in like 5 of them. I went into the wind to start with, so on the way back, it wasn't horrible.
That's good because that would have sucked.
The wind was so strong on the way back, there was a light breeze going with the bike. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that's insane. But I do love Mother Nature, and that's what we do on Earth Day. We just love Earth and everything she's got for us.
Which is why on, this early in the spring, you gotta be having barbecues. On the way back, that was the other notable feature of this bike ride, was on the way back, I was like, what's that? Oh, some people are crazy. They're out barbecuing and it's 45 degrees. Smell the smoke all the way home.
That's amazing. That is ambitious, but sounds delicious.
So let's roll into something else. Have you heard, before we get into our main topic, did you want to touch up on any of the questions asked down in the commentario station después de the video?
Yeah, we actually had one question in the comment. So we had a comment question.
We had a comment question.
It was directed at both of us.
Was it a light question or a heavy question?
I think that the answer is simple. So I'm going light question.
All right.
Because, of course, we had our...
Let's smoke this bad boy.
We had our very good friend, Jonah Levine, longtime listener of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He actually asked, who is the best skier on the mountain?
Who's the best skier on the mountain? That is so tricky. I think we need to invite the weatherman himself onto the podcast to answer it for us.
I think we should let the weatherman decide, or at least give his input on the question.
Yeah, let's get his input. Let's get this man in here. Hello,
friends.
Welcome to Dewey Bruda. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. Surviving quarantine.
Down in the weeds that grow underneath this YouTube video, we were asked, who's the best skier on the mountain? Who is it?
That's tough. Professional opinion, I gotta say Eric, because he's got the mullet going on.
Oh, you heard that?
But at the same time, I'm skied hard with Alex.
I see what you're saying, but... Eric, you are a professional Yukon ski racer,
Don't
right?
do it, Alex. You better not call me out. You better.
Because I'm
not
so
call me
much
out.
better than you.
Oh.
Like, oh, dude, I'm gonna go send a back you right now.
Jeez, man, that's tough. Well, I'd have to say to Jonah out there, the only way to answer this question is whoever is currently on the mountain has to scream it from the bottom of their lungs. I'm the best skier on the mountain. Right now, I'm on a mountain. I don't see you guys on a mountain, so obviously I'm the best skier on the mountain.
Does my third floor apartment count as a mountain?
Oh crap, he's got me, Alex. He's got me.
Because I'm the best skier on the mountain!
The answer is obviously whoever's currently being the most radical, to which I think I have to bow my hat to professional Yukon skier Eric DeWitt, despite being so much better than
Whoa,
everywhere.
bro.
He doesn't even have the Red Bull sponsees. Like, what's the point?
All right, let's go have a nice Cornice pole whacking off competition, and I'll show you who's the real best skier.
Ooh!
Just don't whap too hard.
Let's import today's spicy main topic. What do you think?
Let's see. You've already been saying things like spice and smoke, so I'm going with a food-based.
Ooh, I mean, I'm not gonna recommend eating them, but I am gonna list a bunch of food-like items.
All right, let's hear this list.
You said something about food?
I did.
Well, that I wouldn't eat them, okay? But we're gonna start the list off with Phoenix, Ram, and Barracuda, which I guess you could eat.
Phoenix, Ram, and Barracuda are
Yeah.
the types of grills.
Oh, I like where your head's at, but I'm gonna add 3 more that is not gonna help my case of them not being grills or things you should eat.
Okay.
T4, D8, and Vintage X. That's right, they're Terminators
Jeez.
and cuddly animals.
Yeah, because I want to cuddle a phoenix. I'm gonna say there's some sort of T4. So this is more that futuristic style of naming. Before you have the classics, you're like, oh, we got a good Phoenix, Barracuda, manly stuff. Now you got the robotic things. So I'm gonna go with something along the lines of a industrial furnace.
Industrial furnaces is it's so close. I think I'm gonna have to throw down the names of 2 more industrial furnaces and try to convince you again that it's not an industrial furnace. You ready?
Oh,
We
what?
got it's Phoenix, not Phoenix, Ram and Barracuda, followed by T4, D8, Vintage X, Windsor, and Valdez.
They're oil companies. Is it oil spills?
Oh, yeah, basically, that's basically what they do to you. The next one is Cuban stick.
Wait, it's not oil spills?
No, because what kind of oil spill is cigars NB? And if you don't know it now, dude, you're in trouble. Weatherman, help me out.
I don't know it, Weatherman. I'm stumped. This guy's going crazy.
This is good.
It's in the name of one of the last 2 I said.
Is it cigars?
It's cigar brands.
Damn it.
Today's main topic is cigar brands.
Oh, that's funny.
With beautiful cigars like Fuente, Frettillo Bianco, and like various animals. I mean, how could you not get that?
Yeah, they
In locations like Moro Castile and Monte Cristo.
Oh, well, Monte Cristo, that's got to be a classy thing that all the good gamblers smoke.
You guys give me a letter, and I will. Each of you give me a letter, and I'll give you a cigar brand.
L.
L follows M. There's just so many of them. L is before M. Los Libertadores.
It's
Bam,
not
Weatherman.
Les Gran Cigar.
I mean, there's Liga Privada, but I think I'm gonna set you up with Los Libertadores. You're ready to liberate some stuff.
All right.
Eric, hit me up.
Any cues?
Dude, C.
No way.
I got cues coming out all over the place. I got Quesada, I got Cuevado, I got Quinteria, I got Quintero.
Ooh, hot damn.
But I'm going with K de Orsi, dude. That's your cigar right there. Boom.
What the Orsi?
Yeah, it's a type of cigar. It's very fancy. It's a premium cigar brand on the island of Cuba.
All right. So, like, let's say I'm going to a black tie gala. What would you recommend?
What would I recommend?
Yeah.
Well, I don't smoke cigars, and I only can read the names off the list of cigar names. But easy. Toppers. You're getting a Toppers cigar, bro. Because you're not a Bottomers, you're a Toppers. Well, it depends. How many of your friends are going, Weatherman?
All of them. I only have 3.
Okay, just kidding.
2 of them are in your
Drop the Toppers. You're going with Tres Hermanos.
Oh, baby.
Because when you're smoking Tres Hermanos, everybody knows who your other 2 Hermanos are. They better be right next to you.
Well, obviously.
All right. Preposition to change this week's episode to Tres Hermanos.
Ooh. I like it. I was going to say only if it's dangling. Which is a great segue into, I think, our next topic, which is the Young Writer Projects.
Whoa. Get it right, playa. It's Young Rapper Projects.
Oh, you're right. What was I thinking? I got the projects part down, because that's where we're coming at you from.
All right, I think our fans spoke last week, and E-Dog, which is
E-Dog was slaying it last week. It was hot. But I'm coming at you with an Ivy Vine. E-Dog, what? You also have an Ivy Vine this week?
I am repping a Ivy Vine poem as well.
And in order to make this rap battle a little spicier, right? A little more picante, as they say.
I was gonna say a little more as Phoenix or other type of cigar.
Yeah, cigar. Yeah, of course.
We have our very own weatherman joining us for a in the Young Rapper Projects.
What?
A Young Rapper Projects 3-way special.
Who's getting in there first? Remember, with the honey in the middle, there's some leeway.
We should have Weatherman also introduce his poem. What did he get?
My poem is As My Levels Continue to Rise by Lily Welch.
Man, that is a deep poem.
That
Lily
sounds
Welch
deep.
out there.
I think we can get Weatherman to kick us off, don't you?
He's gonna drop the beat.
I can try and drop a beat, that's for sure.
All right, E-Dog, hit it. Weatherman, you're on.
The world looked a little dry, and I wanted to make the weatherman lie. I couldn't spice it up. I only wanted to say, what's up? Started to fill the ground. I watched the people begin to frown. Figured there still wasn't enough. So I made it rain even more tough. I kept falling, and the mud began crawling. I started to explore, which only made me want to make it rain more. I found holes and leaks, and I decided to stay for weeks and weeks. But then I saw everybody's boats, the others trying to stay afloat. As my levels continued to rise, it made everything look like the highest high tide. I washed away the houses and the children and spouses until I saw the powerful sun and realized that my work here was done.
That was good.
That was tight. Weatherman, what do you got to say to that?
I'm feeling that.
To your competition.
Feeling that. That was a sweet, sweet poem. Big fan. Definitely saving that for a
Boats
dark night.
usually go far if history will continue. We have a strong history of boats crushing it in the Young Rappers Projects.
That is true. But I believe the most exciting boats dive. Some would say free dive.
Oh, that's deep, dude. That's hashtag deep.
That is deep.
Just like my beat. Yo, Weatherman, hit me.
Ooh.
Avocado part uno. When I was little, I had an avocado tree. It grew and grew until it reached just below my knee. And I loved it, and it grew some more. And the sun shone and the rain poured. But it was potted in mere sand. And when I held it in my hand, the tree could grow no taller. Its roots could go no deeper. It was just stuck in its little pot.
Damn.
Right there, man.
Ooh.
That is
Crisp, clean.
Ooh.
Tragedy.
I can see the imagery right there. And like that just speaks to me on such a deep level, you know, like who is the pot? Like, you know? It's more than just the avocado tree. You know it. You know.
Oh man,
Good stuff.
totally. It's all about them Earth Day vibes
Ooh.
and
Feels.
representing
feels.
the human condition in an avocado tree. All right,
That's tight. All right.
I got this. You want me to lay down a beat for you?
I don't know. Whether the weatherman's beat was fresh. Can I get
Oh, it was
another one
pretty
of
freaky
those?
fresh.
Ooh.
I think I got this.
Yeah, you got this. You got
Okay.
this. A train.
You
All
ready,
right,
dog?
Hit me. I got precipitation on the brain. All right. Under the shelter of my roof, the rain drips steadily. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Gravity pulling precipitation from the heavy clouds to the thirsty ground below. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Silent eyes peer through the mesh screen of my door, watching the weather stationary in the sky. Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Waka, waka, waka.
And the humidity hangs in the air, dense, warm, and comforting, like a thick blanket on a brisk midwinter night. Drip, drop, drip, drop. A puddle of new rain pools on the concrete steps under my sheltering roof. Drip, drop, drip, drop. The eyes gaze into the newly formed puddle, searching the depths for an answer. Drip, drop, drip, drop, rain drizzle to a stop, leaving behind only a foggy haze. Mama, she calls. Will this be our home?
Boom! Woo! That was spicy, man.
Wow.
That was so
That was
spicy.
that was
Wow.
good. That was good.
It's
Chill.
all
know-
about that rain today, man.
You know,
Even though it
Coming
snowed.
down.
I saw this poem and I was like, it might not have a rhyme scheme, but those drip drops, those are going to be powerful.
I
Those
didn't
are good.
notice. I thought you pulled it off, dude. I couldn't even tell. Those
Oh.
drip drops were so powerful. Felt right in the heart, man. Right in my avocado-shaped heart.
Well, I think that does it for this terrible segment that we have been doing for,
Best segment ever.
3 times now.
If you want us to keep doing this segment, don't leave comments, okay? Because it doesn't matter. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling with it. But please let us know who wins.
Downstairs, where all this rainwater is slowly accumulating, let us know who won.
All right, and with that, I think we are good to keep on going with the podcast. You think so, Alex?
I think so. Hey, do we keep Weatherman on for the questions? I think so. What do you think?
Ooh,
Sure, we can just have a weatherman whole podcast. Why not?
I would be
Yeah, we'll
honored.
throw it in.
I would
Sure.
be so honored.
Let's do this.
Can I get a signed pair of running shorts after this, by the way? Like, I
I'll
have a
sign
pair ready to
anything.
go.
With anything? Blood, printer ink, whatever other
Remember-
more expensive things I can think of.
You gotta
Yeah.
share and subscribe and tell all your friends too, and then we can basically do whatever and everything for you.
Done.
Yeah.
Sold.
As long as you subscribe and hit that dingly dongly little bugger down in the corner, I'll
I
sign
already
anything.
did both. I already
Gotta
did that
smash the
twice.
bell.
And let's be
Alright.
real, my only other friend is Sweaty Cheddar. So,
That's true. We gotta look into getting him on the pod next.
All right, Weatherman, we got some hot questions from the internet. Time for our segment, hot questions from the internet that really they didn't want us to answer.
but like, it makes their lives better.
So, this one's, I think, directed straight at Weatherman today. Anyone had success with controlling nutgrass preplant in a legume crop? This is Bethany Sleep, at Beth Sleep,
Okay.
on the tweetosphere.
Well, your problem
Weatherman.
is you're planting legumes. You can't plant legumes.
What's so bad about legumes?
You gotta plant the magic beans.
Well,
mean-
some might argue that the magic beans are a type of legume, are they not?
I would
Some
have
could
to,
say that, but the magic beans is just a mystery can that you find in your closet that the label's been ripped off of. So you don't really know what they are. But you shake them and they sound a little chunky. You just open those bad boys up, throw them in the field. You're good to go.
Interesting.
So the Weatherman says the answer is there's no nutgrass and you got the magic beans.
Oh,
Exactly.
interesting.
All right. See, I just let the nutgrass grow, okay? It's just down there, you let it go wild. Don't worry about it. It's all natural, and when the big tree grows up in your field, it's going to dwarf all the nutgrass anyway.
Well,
Fair.
see, the thing is, I think this problem goes deeper than what we're thinking about. So it's a legume field that they're trying to grow legumes in. Do you know what legumes are? Peanuts, nuts, nut grass. I think that the legumes that are planted are actually tainting the grass that's growing there and causing it to be nutgrass.
Interesting.
So
Huh.
I think normally you just have normal grass grow, which is, no big deal. You can just pull it out. Like, that's not hard. But because you have these legumes in there, they're actually tainting the poor grass plants, and the grass is turning into something totally new and totally wild, which is this nut grass, which is you don't want to mess with nut grass. Like, come on.
It's pretty nutty.
I think the only possible way to redeem your crop is by actually mixing in other things with your legumes, like maybe a potato, maybe some hops, homegrown hops.
Hops are, I hear,
Ooh,
pretty good.
That's a good idea. Mix in the homegrown hops. So Eric E-Dog says, mix in the homegrown hops to avoid turning your legume grass into nut grass. I say just let her grow. It's a natural and healthy part of the environment, but if you want to keep them trimmed for the neighbors, that's acceptable. And Jonah says magic beans don't have this problem. Get the right magic beans.
Exactly.
Make sure there's pixie dust in your bean field.
The more mysterious, the better.
Oh, perfect.
All right. On to our next question, because I believe we answered Beth there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
So I have a question coming at you, which is from the Reddit user Sums20, and they ask, "What are some street smarts?"
Sums 20. I got street smarts for you. They're barbecue early and barbecue often, preferably with a Cuban cigar in your mouth. Because if your neighbors can't smell you, then they might not think you're home and they might rob you. So, olfactory assault is the street smarts I'm dropping.
Okay.
Interesting.
Eric, what are your street smarts?
Well, my street smarts include you're going to want to buckle your shoe, keep your hat on, facing a direction. I don't know which one, but a direction. And let's see. What else? Always knock on Jamail's door 3 times or in factors of 3, or else he's going to come out at you and be like, yeah, yo, no, and then he's gonna do a little Irish jig. And once he does the Irish jig, you gotta watch out, because that's when just everything hits the fan. You're gonna get lasers coming out. You're gonna get cats dancing. You're gonna get just a dog that comes up to you and goes meow, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, what? I thought that was a dog. It was actually a cat, but we don't know." There we go. Street smarts.
Well, you got to knock 3 times on Jamail, the most multicultural man in the neighborhood, because while it may look like his house is a Korean barbecue joint, it's actually a laser disco party cat house.
It's true.
And Jamail is so Irish that you're gonna be plastered.
I mean, the problem is a lot of people don't know where their neighborhood's Jamail lives, but he's out there and he knows where you live.
Well, he knows where you live because of the smell of early spring barbecue and sweet, sweet stogies.
Oh, God. All right.
Weatherman,
All right.
what's your street smarts? Hit us.
I think I've rounded it down to about 2 solid points. Point number 1. If you lick it, you own it. International rules of SpongeBob. If I want to own my door handle, I walk over and I lick it. I see a cool island, I got to go lick that island. Now it's my island.
Well, what happens if you lick someone? Are they yours?
It gets a little gray.
Definitely.
That's tough. But yes.
Pretty sure that's how that works.
But yes, all right.
But like, I wouldn't recommend it right now.
All right, guys, sorry. I gotta go lick some things. I'll be back in a minute.
I mean, so here's the thing though. If you lick someone, if it's not consensual, then you don't own the thing you lick.
Come back here. I'm gonna lick you. You can't run away from me. I'm licking you.
Don't worry, I know what you're thinking too. Chickens are always giving consent.
All right, I'm back. I just licked a whole mess of peoples. I don't know if they like it.
You now own all those people.
Well,
Like-
Weatherman and I were just discussing how it only counts if the lickee is also consenting to being licked, because we're a progressive podcast from the future.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go draw
You gotta go
some
get some
documents
consent.
real quick.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, if their phone
Whoa.
said it, I think it's good enough for the podcast.
Maurice, I got papers for you to sign.
This is where my second street smart come into play.
Uh-huh.
You always bring a beer for your friends that you make on your trips. So, like, let's say I'm going to go hike a mountain with some of my bros. You bring some extra beer. You bring some summit beers, but you always got to pack at least one extra summit beer for that guy you see who's out there by himself just having a good time. You're like, yo, dog, you want a beer? Next thing you know, you made a new best friend.
That's
Hey,
actually
lady.
good advice. I think we're done here.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Sums 20. That's the advice
That's
you
it.
need. Don't
Get a
listen
beer.
to us. Listen to the real man, the weatherman.
Listen to the weatherman. He says it's drinking beer o'clock. Mexico somewhere.
It's
and
Mexico somewhere.
for the amigos. Or alternatively, if you have only one friend, bring Tres Hermanos and you'll have another brother.
All right, Alex.
I got one going good. I think we got time for one more question, and this one's a slam. What are people using? This is Kurt McPhee at Kurt_McPhee. What are people using to record service jobs on various machines? For example, cedar bars, headers, tractors, notebooks, and are there specific ones you can buy or any handy apps out there? And this guy's got replaced bushes and wheels, just like markered on his seed spreader.
Well, believe it or not, I actually know a guy, and this is coming just from a totally unbiased source, but I know a guy who's in app development for that particular reason.
Interesting. Are you referring to? I think I got this.
I don't know if you do, because I believe his name is Alex Ander, the Dander, the man himself, for the other half of Pimp My Tractor.
Oh, Alexander Dander?
Yeah.
Diggity Von Vander? Yeah, exactly. He's been working on the new app, okay? You've heard of the Internet of Things. Time for the Internet of Tractors, okay? We got everything hooked up to an old iPad from 2007. Your entire farm can be run with a touch of the iPad from various apps like how tall my grass is and how much nut is in my nut grass. And this is all kept connected via Wi-Fi at a specific 273 military band, 273 megahertz military band Wi-Fi transceiver. Now I'm pretty sure the military ain't using it, so don't worry about that part.
We did not hack anything. We did not take anything that wasn't ours, because the government owes it to us, because we are good tax paying. I mean, I don't think I've paid taxes in 16 years, but I'm a good tax paying citizen.
That's right. Pimp My Tractor has all business expenses that match exactly how much money we bring in. It's a miracle. And
with a few write-offs, including all the chrome.
You got to write the chrome off, man.
I mean, that's obvious.
First of all, she comes with chrome bezels, okay? Every piece of equipment comes with chrome bezeled edges. It's all about the chrome bevels.
And I believe it or not, I heard that Alexander Dander actually made an error. We don't have an iPad anymore. We upgraded to the J-Pad. It is one letter better.
That's right. We got sued by Apple, and we upgraded to the J-Pad. Now, the J-Pad, he automatically records all service, maintenance, everything done to the tractor. All you got to do is just pull up we got little touch screens on every piece of equipment you own.
Yep. It's powered
They're just
by
welded
Jimbo.
right in there. Indestructible, military-grade glass, and you hit the service, you plug it right in, button comes right up on the app. Super easy. All you got to do is pay us $7.99 every 2 weeks in order to keep your digital backup file stored and to make sure that your JPad don't get hacked by the Chinese.
Oh, those damn Chinese are always coming for us.
We use only MX Linux in order to run this thing.
It's a powerful tool.
It's lightweight and fast and amazingly good at what it does, because we are Pimp My Tractor.
It will take all of your necessities on your farm or wherever your humble abode. We don't care. We don't discriminate. But
you can farm anywhere, even in the sky, presumably, with magic beans at least.
Well, of course. So this thing's going to keep everything you need up to track in there. It's going to keep you on track. In fact, it's going to keep you on your tractor. You don't even need to leave your tractor. You're going to keep on doing your work. That thing's going to be flying. You're going to have your J-Pad in hand, just doing it all. It's going to work like magic. Magic beans magical. That's what I'm talking about.
Pretty magic.
That's right. Kurt McPhee, we got you hooked up with the new J-Pad inscribed Internet of Tractors down at Pimp My Tractor with the chrome beveled edges.
I do not have any more questions from the internet. Do you, Alex?
I'm fresh out, but you know what I do have, Eric?
What do you have?
I got news in fake sports.
Wait.
And I think you might have news in real sports.
Believe it or not, this week I've been promoted. And by that, I mean I'm covering the esports because they're real now. Oh, So this week in esport, real sports. The E is for real sports. We got C9 in league gaming. They won. They're great. 3-0 in the finals, and everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah,
But,
them C9 guys, they're real good.
that happened. Let's see what else happened in real sports. Some guys complained about not playing. They wanted more money. Some college athletes are thinking about getting drafted. Good stuff. Really good stuff.
All right, I got news in fake sports.
All right,
You
Alex.
thought the Marbula 1 series was over with my snowballers losing to Eric's O Rangers because Origin is just too fast to marble, and you were right.
True. It's true.
But Jelly's Marble Runs got contacted by Envision Motorsports, which runs Formula One, and was like, hey, we need to put on the Paris GP. And since all of the motorists are unable to go due to coronavirus, we want you to give them marbles to drive. So they hooked their controllers up to the TV, they put them in the simulators, and there was a marble race-off for the Marble Grand Prix, sponsored by Virgin Racing and Envision. You know what the best part is? Envision got 12th place.
Nice.
The Mercedes came out to a strong lead about halfway through the race, and he just kept holding on to it. It looked like he was going to lose after Venturi crushed the first half of the race and made a strong comeback in the last lap. But ultimately, it went Mercedes, Venturi, and then BWI. So for all of you sports bettors out there, Venmoing each other cash to cover the Paris GP, I hope you had your money on Mercedes. Weatherman and E-Dog,
Yeah.
What car manufacturer would you go with? Because I already know who I'm rooting for, and I'm already going to tell you they got 11.
Ooh.
Well, this one's gonna seem a little wild. You're gonna be like, Eric, that doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna stick with my boys across the pond and go Mini.
Ooh, Mini's not in here, and I don't know who owns Mini, so I'm just going to assign you to Audi. Close enough, right?
What? No, Audi's actually a real company, man. Come on.
Oh, you want to do Porsche then?
No. I want Chrysler. They make the PT Cruiser, right?
Maybe?
Well, I'm a PT Cruiser stan for life.
All right, Eric, you're rooting for Porsche. Weatherman, who are you rooting for?
What's the one with
Eric,
the
I can
trident?
switch you to Dragon or Neo 333.
Okay, Dragon sounds pretty sweet. Let's go.
All right, you got
The
fourth.
Dragon's pretty good.
They're pretty good, too. Dragon Racing's pretty good. Weatherman, who's your marble?
What's the car company with the trident?
Maserati.
Maserati.
Are they in there?
No, but Mahindra is, and I think they're Indian.
Ooh, love it. Sold.
I'm obviously going with the Jag, because I'm the kind of guy that would own a Jag.
Says the guy. Says the guy running around in the Omamobile.
Hey, it's all about being thrifty, okay? Obviously, the reason the Jag didn't win is because he had too many other spare parts from other cars in his glove box weighing him down.
Sure, yeah. Anyone
You know, the trunk was full up with the tires off of the Neo 333, you know? He just saw him laying there, so the Jag driver was like, "Oh, I'll put him in the trunk. I'll put those bad boys in the boot." Definitely didn't need him.
Everyone knows that if you're a Jag man, you're a Jag man.
Oh, if you're a Jag man, you probably didn't go down to pimp my tractor because you weren't about to splurge on the extra chromium.
No, but you are a bad, rough and tough boy.
Oh, yeah.
You got half of the Pimp My Tractor's ensemble.
That's true. All right, I think it's time to wrap up and thank our sponsors for this week's episode.
And of course, our lovely guest.
And our lovely guest, Weatherman.
It was such an honor
Thank you for
being
coming
here.
by.
I'm always around.
Keep working on those rap battles, and if you win, I mean, I don't know. It was close.
If I win, I guess I just have to come back on and do it again.
We'll figure something out.
Continue my reign of terror.
I mean, we can't pay you because I drive a Jag, but I could give you the Jag, I guess.
No, I know where your parents live. I'll just stop by.
All right. Expect if you win, if Weatherman wins the rap battle, he can expect my marble being mailed to his house.
Love it. Sold.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, man. And
thanks for letting me hang out.
I'll start off on thanking our wonderful sponsors with El Bandito. the strongest cigarillo in todo el mundo.
Ooh, I'm going to thank our sponsor, Nutgrass. Don't worry, you don't need to plant too many legumes that will turn your normal grass into nutgrass. You just got to plant magic beans. They'll take care of it.
And then we are also sponsored by Maple Creamy. Ah, what a great, wonderful treat. Yum, 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 yum. Maple Creamy.
Today's podcast is also brought to you by Homegrown Hops. Wait, are they another foot taller? It's only been like a week.
And with strong support from Mom's Office. You love to hear it. You love to be here. Mom's Office.
Brought to you by Super Turbo Weed Be Gone. I didn't know who was spraying this on my Little League fields. That doesn't sound legal. Super Turbo Weed Be Gone.
And finally, Pimp My Tractor. Come on down. We got just brought in the brand new stock of them J-Pads, and we will chrome anything. Get you looking fine, looking good, looking nice, and speedy.
Oh yeah, working on that lightweight Linux distro for all your pimped out, multitasking, smart-brained, futuristic, data-driven analysis. Pimp My Tractor. The snow is receding. You need to get out there, get up the mountain, and I don't know, mountain bike down or something? Go exercise. Don't let the coronavirus get you in. That Little League field, the grass, don't plant too many legumes in your infield, or that grass is going to turn into nutgrass. So make sure you mow it nice and fresh, take a deep whiff, and for the love of God, man,
don't forget to send it. All right, Alex, I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this thing.
Oh, so much editing.
I'm just letting you know.
Wait, dude, the podcast is over?
The podcast is over.
Oh my God, Craig, what are you doing? Leave.
I'm kicking that son of a gun. He's the worst.
Time to go reveal Weatherman's secret hidden identity, Jonah.
Our grandmother listens to this.
Oh no, you're gonna be raw.
I'm a young, raring buck ready to go. So my breakdown